about to do something that's shocking even myself. Everybody know, well, those close to me know that I am a huge lover girl, and a lot of you guys know that I am currently talking to someone. We are not dating, which is just like the $1,000,000 question as to why. So it is Valentine's Day. It's a couple of days before Valentine's Day to be exact, and I am deciding to make Quentin a Man Bouquet of his like favorite snacks. And then I got him the gift that he's been talking about since I met him. I'm very, very, very excited and just overjoyed about this gift, because when I tell you he's been talking about it since I've met him, it's a very easy attainable gift. But he was talking about it, and I was like, I got to do it, because when he describes the love that I give to him, he describes it in this way. So I don't want to give it away right now, but I'll give it away as I go through, because my goal is to like take y'all with me to the store as I get everything that I'm going to get for this Man Bouquet. I've seen it on TikTok, so hopefully I can attain everything that I need to get for it. And then as I show y'all the process of making it, I'm gonna talk about our relationship as far as how we started talking, while we aren't dating, what we are doing, if we plan on dating. Y'all be like, you making my whole Man Bouquet, you still plan on dating?
Said, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Y'all, it's a lot that go into it, and I will say that like we will eventually date. It could be next week, it could be next month, it could be next year. But y'all just stay tuned and we'll get to it. Let me tell y'all how life just funny for me, because I got in this car thinking I'm finna be real cute. I'm finna show y'all me getting these treats for this boy. Y'all, how about, which we ain't even got to the little spot yet, but how about as soon as I get into Dollar Tree, which is just very ghetto, very wild, there is this woman running around the entire store with her boyfriend or whoever following her, and she's like, don't hit me, don't this, and third. And y'all, I'm like shaking, I'm shivering me timbers, because I'm not for that life. So we left there real quick when the area. We came to Walgreens. I ended up getting those little straws for myself and a couple of other snacks that Quentin's like. I tried to kind of show y'all things that you need, and I did very bad at that, not gonna lie, because like I said, I was a little scared. I was trying to get in and out the store. Even when I got to Walgreens, y'all, it was this man staring at me and like got directly behind me, and then the white woman had came in and like looked at him and like instantly left out. I don't know if I had like this very bad anxiety or what was going on, but y'all, I was trying to get everything I needed and like leave out really quick in the hair. I ended up, you need a poster board, and I didn't have what I wanted in Dollar Tree, but I ended up getting this glittery like one at Walgreens, which I shouldn't have got. And then, of course, I love me some press-ons, so I got those as well. Me and Quentin met my 12th grade year and his 10th grade year of high school, which is a pretty big gap for me, honestly, that I didn't really notice was a gap. But we met with him just walking up to me one day as I was walking to practice, and he was like, hey, my name is Quentin. I've been watching you for a while, trying to figure out how to approach you, and I just wanted to, make myself known. And I was just looking at him like, okay. I had just gotten, well, I ain't gonna say just gotten a relationship, but I had been out of a relationship for like a smooth 4 or 5 months, maybe even 6 months. And I just knew at that point in my life that I just wasn't about to rush into another relationship, or better yet, a situationship. And I was just over it. So when I tell y'all I was not paying him no mind, I was just like listening. But what did catch my attention was the fact that he was like, I've been watching you for a while, because I wanted to like learn you before I approached you. And y'all, I kid y'all not, maybe a week before, not even a week, 2 or 3 days before then, my parents were laughing in the living room, was like, so now you need a football player, you're so strong, you need somebody that's like heavy built, because I'm so solid. And they was like, that, and third. And I'm like, that's cool, I'm not really tripping about it. I don't really care about sports, whatever. As long as the dude has goals and morals, I'm really straight. And so I was like, my main thing is I want somebody to come up to me and already know me. I already know what I'm going to go for. I already know my boundaries because he watched me beforehand. And y'all, for him to come up and say that exact thing, I was like, hold up. And then on to top that off, I had like made a video. I'm not even sure how long prior to me even saying that, talking about like what I expect out of dudes and like how dudes typically do the bare minimum. So he said that, I'm like, dang. I go to practice, y'all, all cool and fine. I started noticing him more because I had never, ever seen him on campus, Lord. I had never seen him at school before. And so I was like, dang, okay, he'll look different. So after like practice, I ended up rolling my ankle and having to get ice put on it. So I went to our athletic director and I got ice put on it, and he was getting ice put on his shoulder. I didn't know. I didn't see him walk towards it. I didn't plan it out, y'all. It just ended up happening. And he like stood beside me and was asking me questions. Turns out our birthday, is a week apart from each other. He let me know like where he was from. I let him know where I was from. And he was like, yeah, I didn't seem like I was from Mississippi, which is what the school was located in. And I was like, oh, okay, yada, yada, yada. When Rich, who is my stepdad, came, he walked me, halfway walked me to the car. He ain't walked me to the car, y'all. He walked me like halfway to the car. It was just like, bye. He told me he had already followed me on Instagram. And so I was like, just make yourself known, like a couple pictures or something, because I genuinely did not know him, you guys. So I was like, okay, y'all tell me why this boy went ghost. Like, he done made this big entrance in my life. I was like I said, I wasn't like dominant. Like, I wasn't like, dang, I got to get to know this boy, yada, yada. But I'm like, after I met you, I'm thinking you gonna continuously get to talking to me. No, he disappeared for like a week, y'all. He disappeared for like a week. And then I started seeing him one day, and the next day, or maybe the same day I saw him, the afternoon, he had liked all of my pictures, and then he ended up texting me. And I was like, okay. So that was that, y'all. When I tell y'all, maybe the week after he had done talked to me, we hadn't even really talked for real. Like, our schedules is very awesome. Man, I tell you, he was saying hey at 1 o'clock. I wasn't getting back to him till maybe 6 o'clock, because at the time I was working on top of school. And like I said, I wasn't interested in dating nobody, so I wasn't just trying to give him a lot of my attention anyways. And so I'm like, okay, but like a week after I genuinely meeting him, and then us talking very half-heartedly, like it wasn't continuous, let's say that. He asked me to prom after a track meet, and I was like, cool. I didn't have anybody to go with to begin with. I wasn't excited about prom. I genuinely just did not care. But he seemed like a sweetheart, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, but you have to ask my mama. You have to ask my mama, because I don't know you, and she don't know you either. My mama has this way of kind of like knowing people's vibe, knowing people's energy. And I had talked to her before. Like, when I tell you, I went to run to my mama like, girl, this boy done walked up to me and said this, and then we just talked about this the other day, and she was like, yeah, girl, like, wasn't paying too much attention to it. So he walked up to her and let her know what his name was, what grade he's in, that he would like to take me to prom. And she was like, okay, cool. Like, y'all mama is not mean. If anybody has ever like seen her or talked with her, my mama's she a sweetheart sometimes, but she wanna be. But anyways, that was pretty much that. And because we had already been talking a little bit on Instagram, I took this step and was like, you got to tell me a little bit more about yourself, because I don't know nothing about your name and where you're from. Like, we finna go to prom together. I'm going to know a little bit more. So we started talking more. I was working at the skating rink at the time, so he started coming up there, hanging out with me. We had a mommy where he actually like stayed at the skating rink with me. We had like an all-nighter. I'm not even sure what it's called. It was a lock-in. That's what it was called. My first lock-in ever, because my mama is not that type of mama just to let me stay at no lock-in and no skating rink. But I had to work, and he stayed the entire time. He hung out with my sister, and I want to say my cousin was there as well. And y'all, it was just pretty fun hanging out, and I got to see his vibe. My sister was digging his vibe, and it was just dope vibes. So since then, we've just been very close. We've kind of acknowledged that we would like to date. We build our relationship on God. We make sure we pray together morning and night. At the beginning of our relationship, we were going to church with each other. But he got into a car accident a couple of months, well, like 1 month before school actually started. So that kind of stopped a lot of our hanging out. But we still try our best to be there for each other and be there with each other. But like I said, it's just not really in the plan to be with anybody right now, especially with it being my first year. And I am very, very strong-minded and like determined on who I want to be and what I want to be. So it's just like I'm happy you're here, but I don't want to rush anything. So for my gift for him, he talks about the way that I love him. He says that it reminds him of his granddad's love, who passed away several years before I even met him. And so that was my gift to him, you guys. And I just surrounded around a lot of snacks that he actually liked, like his favorite snacks. And it was just very special to me to be able to give him this, because it's one that he's literally, since I've met him, before even getting really close to him, he's always said that he wanted this specific gift. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And if y'all want me to go step by step on how I made this, I will try to include that inside the description box. But this is him like looking at it, and he's just saying like, thank you, I really flew with it, I like it. And I'm just like, I had the big smile on my face, because it is like, it's just very cute and important for me. We ended up going to a mahogany ball on campus, and so this is us together looking real cute, real smexy or whatever. And that's really it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that y'all kind of learned something from our relationship and just not rushing it and taking your time. Thank you.